Happening right now, crews are working to fix a gas leak in downtown Longview that forced the evacuation today of a church. The Longview Fire Department says firefighters were called to First Baptist Church Longview around 10 this morning. Taking a live look at the scene now, you can see crews remain on scene. We're told Atmos Energy detected a gas leak along Fredonia Street during a routine inspection. Longview Fire then told those inside the church to evacuate. This is what it looks like right now as crews continue work to repair that gas leak. The Assistant Longview Fire Marshal David Thacker says while Atmos discovered the leak, the gas line actually belongs to Centerpoint.
Atmos did tell me that they do have some valves on both sides of the church, and they are double checking those valves to ensure that there is no issue with their lines, and the event will eventually become the sole of Centerpoint.
Now, at last check, crews were expected to work through the night and possibly into tomorrow, meaning roads in this area will remain closed.